Good morning, students. How are you? All are fine? Okay. Today we will start our computer class. So, today we will take chapter 1, that is computer and electronic device. So, we will learn about what is computer and what it is. Okay. So, we will learn about it. So, let's start. You all aware about computer? You all have seen computer in our daily life. We are using computer in daily life. Everywhere we can see. So what is computer? We will learn about it. Computer is an electronic device. It is a machine that use electricity. Like human being need oxygen to survive, same way computer also need electricity to survive. Without electricity, computer can't work, computer can't start. So computer is an electronic machine, computer is an electronic device because it use electricity to work. So that's why it is an electronic machine. After that, we will learn about what are the characteristics, what are the features of the computer, what are the actions of the computer, what we can do using computer. You all know so many things why we use computer. First of all, we use computer for typing letters and stories. We can type something, we can make documents by typing, and we can save it on our computer. After that, second point is, using computer we can watch movies, we can play games, it is used for entertainment. Okay, we can enjoy these things and we can entertain us. Other thing is, we can listen music. Okay, we can listen music, we can record our voice also, and we can listen that also. Okay, so computer used to listen music also. After that, if we want to do some calculations, mathematical calculations, we can calculate something, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and some complex calculations also using computer. So these are the features of computer. Because of these features, computers are useful, very useful in our life, and we can do our so many things. We can make our work easy using computer. After that, these all works human can also do. So many things human can also do. So what is the difference between the computer and human being? How it is different from human being? Okay, you all know that computer is a machine. Okay, computer is a machine, so it is non-living thing. It can do a lot of work in less time. It is very fast, its speed is very fast, so it can complete work very fast, its speed is fast. Other thing is, whatever thing is there, whatever store in computer, it never forget any information. Okay, because computer has memory, in that it can store information and it store permanently. So computer used to store information and data also, it never forget. Human being can forget everything, after a long time we can forget, but computer never forget any information. It is stored permanently in the computer. Next thing is, computer never make mistake. If we are giving some data and we are giving instruction to computer, it work according to the instruction. It never forget, it never make mistakes. That's why computer is a reliable machine. Human being can commit some mistake, a result can be wrong, but computer never give wrong result. It always correct. It never make mistakes. Other thing is, if computer is working whole day, it do not get tired and bored. It can do same work for a long time. Human being can get tired, we can get bored, but computer never get tired. So these are the features those make computer different from human being. So it is very useful for us. Now we will learn that how computer works. We will learn about how computer works. So first of all, if we are doing any work, whatever work is there, we need some input, then we process that input, and then result come, output come. So first of all, we give some input, then we process it, then output will come as a result. If we are washing clothes in washing machine, so first of all we put dirty clothes in the washing machine. This is the input. After that, washing machine process it wash them. So this is called process. And after processing, output come, we take out clean cloths ready to dry. So this is called result, or you can say output. So computer also work on this input, process and output. Like washing machine, when we are washing clothes, 3 steps are there. Those are input, process and output. Same way, computer also use these 3 steps. First is input, second process, and third output. Now we will take another example. If we want to add 2 numbers, so here what is the input? What is the input for adding 2 numbers? First of all, we use 2 numbers, that is called data 10 and 4. We will take 2 numbers and then we will give instruction to the computer for addition. So addition instruction is plus. So that 10, 4 and plus, these 3 inputs we will give to the computer. Then it will process 10 plus 4, and after processing, result will come 14. So this is the output. So computer use these 3 steps, that is input, process and output, and after that your output will come. Same way, if we are using these 3 steps, input, process, output, this is called IPO cycle. I for input, P for process, O for output. So this process is called, these steps are called, cycle is called IPO cycle. So for IPO cycle there are 3 steps. First, for input we need input devices. We need input devices like keyboard, mouse. And after that we process whatever data you are giving and instructions you are giving using input devices. It will process your data using CPU. So CPU is, the full form of CPU is central processing unit. It is also called processor. It is a brain of computer. So it processes all data and instructions, and then it give output on the output devices like printer, monitor. Okay. So these devices we use to take the output. If we are using printer, it give your output on the paper. So it is called hard copy. If you are taking print on the paper, it is called hard copy. If you don't want to take on the paper, you want to see on the monitor only, so your output will come on the monitor screen. So that is called soft copy, because that is visible only on the monitor. So this is called soft copy. Why it is hard copy and soft copy? Because on paper we are taking output so that we can touch paper, so that is called hard copy. And on the monitor, if it is visible on the monitor, it is called soft copy, because we can see only, we can't touch it. We can see only on the monitor, but we can't touch it. So that output is called soft copy. So this is the process: input, process and output. Okay, so this cycle is called input, process and output. After that, we will learn about what are the advantages of the computer. So many advantages are there of the computer. First is its speed is very fast. It is very fast in processing. It can do millions of calculation in a second. So its speed is very fast than human being. So this is the main advantage of the computer. After that, whatever information is there, whatever data is there, that information we can save in the computer memory. So computer has storage devices also. In storage device we can permanently save huge amount of data. Bulk of data we can save in the computer, we can store in the computer. So this is called huge storage capacity. It has a huge storage capacity. After that, computer is an automatic machine. When you give data and instruction, it will process everything itself automatically. So it is called automatic device. So without our help, it can process everything and it can give output to us. After that, using computer, you know that using computer we can do so many things, like if we want to play some video, we want to listen music, we want to calculate something, we want to type something. So we can do number of tasks together. Simultaneously we can do so many things. Like we can listen music and we can type something simultaneously. Or if we want to open other thing also, we can open multiple windows also on it. So this is called multitasking. So computer can do more than one task together. So that's why it is called multitasking. These are the advantages that make our computer useful for us. After that, some limitations are also there of computer. Like, what are the disadvantages of the computer, we will learn. First of all, there is no intelligence of computer. Computer doesn't have intelligence. So no intelligence, because whatever instruction we give to the computer, according to that it process. Without our instruction it can't process anything. So it has artificial intelligence. It doesn't have intelligence. It has artificial intelligence. Okay, so this is computer doesn't have intelligence. After that, nowadays we are using computer, but some people are misusing computers also. Some people use computer for different kinds of crimes also, to hack information, to hack others' computer, to steal informations also. Okay, so this is called cyber crime. So nowadays some people use computer for cyber crime also. They affect other people also using computers. We are using computer. In computer, virus can come and it can be harmful for us. It can be harmful for our information also. Okay, so sometimes it can affect our computer also. So the virus can come automatically without any information, so this is virus can attack on your computer using internet or any other device like hard disk, pen drive. So this is also very harmful for us. So this is the disadvantage of computer. Other thing, it is very expensive. Computer is expensive. Everyone can't purchase it, can't afford the cost of computer. So it is expensive. And if we are using computer continuously, if we use computer, anyone can use computer continuously for a long time, it some health problems can also, it can cause some health problems also, like neck pain, cervical pain, back pain, our eyes also, it can affect our eyes also. So it can be dangerous for our health also. So if we are using computer for a long time, it can be harmful for us. So these all are the disadvantages of computer. After that, so today we have learnt about what is computer system, what is computer system, how it works, and what is input, process and output cycle, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of the computer. So today we have learned about this, about these all things. So because of these advantages, computers are very useful for us and it play a great role in our life. Thank you.